Good afternoon.
Mr. Banks, if we come to you first up, the PM seems to be happy that the UK and other non-Euro members will not be dragged into this ever closer union. Are you equally confident?
No, I think, the Prime Minister was meant to pull a rabbit out of the hat, and he hasn't even produced a hat. I mean, virtually all of what's been proposed relies on the European Union to give it to us, and we can take it away as quickly as they give it to us, presumably after we've all voted to stay in.
Laura?
No, I would disagree. I think this has taken 8 months of negotiation. I think it's a good reform package. And David Cameron has shown reform before. We've got a budget deficit, the first one ever, and protection for our financial services sector. So Europe does stick by this agreement, and the UK has been pretty instrumental in shaping many of the reforms, not least these ones coming through in the next couple of weeks.
There's no doubt, though, Laura, is there, that this is watered down from his original plans?
I don't know about that. I think everything is a negotiation. One of the things that's interesting about people who want to come out is that they think that their life is going to be simple dealing with the rest of the world. Dealing with 27 different countries is difficult, but we don't shy away from difficult negotiations. And there are 2 more weeks of negotiations to actually bottom out this deal. And I'm pretty confident that the Prime Minister will get more or less what he's looking for.
Laura, we've got you on a really bad phone line, but I'll try one more question if I can. The thing is, if everyone agrees on these proposals, how can they be substantial proposals if everyone says, yep, we're up for that?
Well, I don't think that just because people agree doesn't mean to say that they aren't substantial. I think that there's some big principles there which actually Europe is bending on, not least ever closer union. So I think that we're looking at a very interesting shape for our membership of Europe, in many ways looking at it on our terms.
Aaron, he has managed to achieve something that many thought that he would never achieve. He's managed to get the 4-year emergency break, no full rate of welfare for 4 years. He's managed to get them to say that Britain does qualify for this right now in terms of people coming here and expecting to get benefits straight away. And he's also managed to get this closer union with other parliaments to be able to block Brussels if Brussels come up with an idea that they don't like. They can join with other parliaments. That's a big step forward, isn't it?
Well, the history of the UK and the European Union has been outvoted at virtually every turn, 55 times to 0 in the Council of Europe. So each of these things he's got are highly conditional on what the European Union think. Now, our belief is that power should be returned to Westminster, that we have the right to make our own laws and to enforce what we think is right. And it's just, I think so. I was struggling with the phone line there a little bit, sorry, but the point that 28 countries would agree to this amounts to the fact that it really is a fairly meaningless renegotiation.
Just be honest, though, Aaron.
Yeah,
just want to put something to you quickly, Aaron. Could he really come back with anything that will please you? You want to leave Europe.
Well, I do, but I think that the bottom line is that we want to repatriate the powers to Parliament, then agree which powers we should, give to Europe, and it should be that way round. And what this really means is the Prime Minister has to go begging in Brussels, for things that are pretty meaningless. We know it's meaningless, and it's a charade that's being played out.
Laura, you wanted to make a point.
Absolutely not. I don't understand why so many people think that we're a victim of Europe. We're actually A, an equal member, B, we set many of the agendas, not least the single market. And if we are this victim in Europe, I don't understand that the day we come out, we can suddenly be the conqueror in Europe and get this fabulous deal that all the Brexit people think that we're going to achieve. I don't believe that we're a victim. I believe we're a player.
I think, Laura, you've never been in business. Britain's the 5th largest economy in the world, and it's got bargaining power. This idea that we've got no bargaining power in Europe, and if we come out, we'll be isolated and all the rest of it, it's just complete nonsense. They send £70 billion more of their goods to us than we do to them. We're in a fabulous position to make deals with people.
OK, thank you both very much indeed.
I'm sorry, Laura, I'm struggling to hear you.
We're all struggling to hear you both, unfortunately.